Now here, in the next section, we have, now the dusk shadowy trees stood close around like dreaming spirits and delaying night. The grey-eyed, pensive evening heard their steps. This is coming a kind of a sudden surprise, what he is describing here in this section. But before we proceed with this section, let us read what we have in the original story of Vyasa. How that whole transition takes place in the original story. We'll quickly see that. Now, Yama, death, has given boons to Savitri. He has gone back to his abode, and Savitri is returning with the soul of Satyava. Giving boons to Savitri in this manner, the mighty upholder of the law sent her back, and he himself returned to his abode. Yama goes back to his abode in the south, and he sends Savitri back. Yes, now you can go. This is what we had in the 11th book, The Everlasting Day. After the departure of Yama, Savitri, on getting her husband back, came to the old place where her husband's body was lying dead. Her consciousness is returning, her spirit is coming back into her physical form, and the corpse is lying there. She went near her husband when she saw him thus on the ground. Then she sat there and, lifting his head, put it in her lap. On gaining new consciousness, he began talking to Savitri. He has come back to life and he started talking to Savitri, like one who had just returned from a journey abroad. So he had taken a long journey and is coming back. He looked at her with affection again and again. He is astonished, he is surprised, he is wondering what this lady has done. He is totally puzzled. Looked at her with affection again and again. And then he says to Savitri, "Oh, for such a long time I have been sleeping." He thinks that he was sleeping all the while for 3 hours there, you see. Sleeping. "And why is it that you did not wake me up?" He is questioning her. "And where is that dark-hued person who was dragging me with him?" He has a recollection of all that. And then Savitri replies, "Yes, you have been sleeping in my lap for quite some time, my lord. And that great god was Yama himself, the ordiner of the creatures. He holds the law. But he has now left. He has gone back, you see. Now, here again, as we have been saying, the description is, she says very clearly, and it's all true, sleeping in my lap. This is what we were discussing last time also. But in Savitri, in Shevandu's description, Satyavan is not sleeping in her lap. He is rather reclining on her breast. His head is on her breast. That we have seen a number of times earlier also. "Oh, highly virtuous and fortunate, oh Prince, you had taken good rest." She is saying you have taken good rest and you are full awake. Look, a thick, dark night is gathering around us, and hence, if you feel active and energetic, do get up. She's telling him, as if he was really sleeping and all that. She's not revealing all that. And then, with that, the narrative goes on. Satyavan recovered his consciousness and got up. He says recovered. Well, actually it is recovering. It's more than that, recovery. Happy like a person after sound sleep. Then, After casting on the forest a glance in all directions, so he gets up now and says all around in the forest there, see, his familiar people, everything. He spoke, to gather fruit and fuel I had come here. In the morning, we had come together to gather fruit and fuel, accompanied by you, O slender waisted and graceful. He is describing the beauty of Savitri. But while chopping the wood, I started getting a head piercing ache. He remembers that, you see. With that agonizing pain in the head, I was unable to stand any longer, and therefore, lying myself in your lap, see again, here, lap, I had slept. All this, oh sweet and winsome, I remember now. Yes, this is what happened three hours ago, but now I am recollecting all that. In this way, soothed by the touch of your body, as I slept, I lost all my awareness. That is death. All awareness is lost. That is death. Total consciousness gone. Then I saw a frightful darkness, and soon a person possessed of great splendor appeared there. So is the bright Yama who had come there. About it, O fair and beautiful bodied, yat tad yadi tvam vijanasi kim tad bhuhe sumadhyame, slender waist. He is describing the physical features of Savitri. Swapno me yadi va dishto yadi va satyam, was I dreaming? Was it a truth? He says. Then Savitri replied, O prince, as the night is advancing all around, it is already evening now, here according to this story, I shall narrate in every respect the entire episode to you tomorrow. Please hold on. Please hold on. Please hold on. Don't be in a hurry. Arise, O Suvrata. She is addressing him as Suvrata. Arise and let auspicious things happen to you. Great glorious Saubhagam, let them happen to you. You must hasten to meet your parents. The night is gathering. Let us go back quickly to the, for the sun has already declined and the night is growing in darkness. See, this is a dark night according to the story here. Those cruel voiced prowlers of the night. So in the jungle, in the forest, there are all kind of wild animals, and in the night they'll keep on hooting, shouting, crying like that. You see. Those cruel voiced prowlers of the night are moving freely now, and listen to the sound in the fallen leaves as the wild beasts go about in the forest. So the wild leaves, the leaves are there, dry leaves are there, and the tiger is moving, and the sound is making on that thing. You see, all that you see. Wild beasts go round in the forest. This fearsome howling of the she jackals. She says, I hear the sounds of she jackals, female jackals, in the south and in the west, is causing my mind and my heart to tremble. Now Savitri says, I'm trembling because of these wild animal sounds. Yeah, she is saying now she is fully human, you see. She says, I'm trembling because of this sound. Shruyantre parna shabdansha mruganam chiratam vane. Wild animals, beasts are going in the forest, and I am hearing all those things. Eta goshura Shiva nadan Shiva, that is she jackals. I hear the sounds of jackals there, she jackals here. Nadan disham dakshina paschimam. From the south, from this place, from that place, I am hearing the sound of those wild animals. Shiva, he uses the word Shiva, she jackals. Causing my mind and my heart to tremble. So this Savitri is trembling now, see. And then Satyavan said, this forest filled with a thick darkness appears to be very frightful. It's already very dark there, it means. according to this story. Nor therein will you be able to know the path nor walk. It is so dark here now, it will be very difficult for us to go back home to find the path and that kind of a thing. It will be very difficult for us to go. And then Savitri says, all right, in the forest there was a wildfire. There was a wildfire today in the forest, and a dry tree is still burning in the forest, far away. Fanned by the wind, the flames from it are seen now and then. At distance, that burning tree, there is flames I can see now and then. So I shall go there and fetch some fire and light the way for us to go home. She is suggesting. By the wind, I shall go there and fetch some fire, and by burning the withered twigs, light the way all along. Like a torch, we will go and burn. Distress not yourself in the least. Don't be put out. Don't be distressed. We will be managed, although it is very dark, I will bring some fire and light the way and go. But if you have no energy, if you feel very tired because of this exhausting work, or inclination to walk, or if you are not sure of the path in the forest filled with darkness, then if you so desire, we shall return in the morning, when we shall be able to see everything in the wood. Early morning, the wood will be lighted, and then we will. If it is agreeable to you, O sinless and unblameable, we shall spend the night here. That is the proposal Savitri is making to Satyavan. If you are not feeling energetic, you are not confident and moving, tired and all that, if it's dark and all that, we'll stay here overnight and go early morning there. See. If it is agreeable to you, that is what she is very particular about that, if it is acceptable to you, because you are sinless and unblameable. Why unblameable and why sinless? You will not be blamed by the elderly people when you go back home tomorrow morning. Why you are late? Why didn't you come? What has happened to you? That kind of a thing. Therefore, you are unblameable. You see. And then Satyavan replies. Satyavan said, now the headache has gone away and my body appears to be in a healthy state. I desire with your kind graciousness to return and meet my parents right now. And if with your kind graciousness. Never before at such an odd time did I reach the hermitage. So late in the night I had never gone back like that, and my parents will be worried, everybody in the ashram will be worried. What happened to this young couple, this boy? And my mother always forbids me my going out after the twilight hour, obviously. Even during the day, whenever I go far away, the elders get worried, afflicted. And my father, along with the ashram dwellers, moves out in search of peace. Concerned father. Distressed in this manner, my parents have on several earlier occasions censured me by saying that I return late quite often. A young boy, young man, he doesn't realize the anxiety of the elders. They have always censured him. In what plight must they be at present waiting for me? It has become so dark now today. They must be really concerned about the whole thing. See. That thought itself causes me great concern. Not seeing me back, they will no doubt be plunged in deep grief. Obviously. On one earlier occasion, the old parents grieved very much throughout the night, with tears flowing constantly. They expressed their loving affection for me again and again. Oh dear son, Not even for 2 hours can we remain alive without you. That is the Indian parents. You only that long is our life certain, O fond child, as you will hold yours. Otherwise, we have no interest in life. Both of us are old and blind, and our eyes sight, and it is through you that our lineage shall grow, our progeny will act. Our death rights, fame and fortune of the family, the progeny and continuity of family all depend upon you. So they are so much concerned about this. My mother is aged, as also my father, and I am like a staff in their hands. Seeing me not back in the night into a sorrowing condition, will they surely fall? Obviously, I curse this sleep of mine that I had fallen asleep. You see, curse this sleep of mine, because of which my father as well as my mother, who never does wrong to me, must be now full of apprehensions of danger for me. All kind of wild thoughts must be crossing their mind. You see. I am myself filled with doubt, and in this difficult predicament, do not know what I should do, whether I should go or I should not go. It's so dark, and at the same time, that is the plight of my parents. So I am in a predicament. Alarmed and troubled, my father, whose intelligence is but his sight, must certainly be going around. So with the Jnana Chakshu, he is blind, but blindness means he has got some other kind of a vision. It is by that vision he is going around and making inquiries about me. From one ashram dweller to another inquiring about me. Oh, splendid lady, not so much am I concerned about myself as I am for my father and more for my mother, who, feeble and frail, is an excellent companion and follower of her husband. She is an excellent companion of her husband. So you also be an excellent companion of your husband. See, this is what he says. I shall prove to be the cause of their great anguish today. It is in their living that I live, and proper care of them I must take. It is my duty. I know I should do what indeed pleases them, not my danger, not my burden, and keep them happy. It is my duty.